Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, another arrival from eBay. So we're getting ready to do an unboxing video. This is a Marx 999. I picked this up, excuse me, picked this up on eBay for 12 bucks. I'm a bit concerned because as you can see, this thing's been much. Anyway, found this on eBay, listed simply as old electric train. So, my nemesis, styrofoam peanuts. Hold on a minute. All right, let me get a box, packing slip. I'm really curious to see what this looks like. This looked to be in really decent condition. And I was the only bidder on this. $12. All right, good enough, I think. All right. So, like I said, I'm really curious to see what this actually looks like. Well, it's packed well, no doubt about that. Get this out of the way. And let's see what we have here. Wow, look at this. $12 on eBay, and I was the only bidder on this. A Marx 999. It's complete. Front and rear truck. Turns easy enough. All right, before I do anything else, let me get this out of the way. Let me grab the oil bottle. I'll put a couple of drops of oil on this. So we'll go to this side and put a few drops of oil. This one has the felt pad. So let that soak in, get it saturated. And then one drop on the output shaft bearing. All right, good enough. All right, we put this on the rail. Let me pull the camera off the tripod. Let's take a look at this. Look at this thing, 12 bucks. It is in absolutely perfect condition. I mean, it's not new, obviously. It's far from new, but as you see, it hasn't had a whole lot of playtime. It's slightly bent right there. That's easy enough to fix. But as you can see, overall condition is actually quite good. Let's see. Oh, it's actually really decent condition. So anyway, $12. I was the only bidder on this. Like I said, it was listed as old electric train. That's all it said. And a few photos. All right, I've got this on the outside rail. Let's turn the power on and see what happens. So we'll turn this around, get it on the rail. All right, power's on. Let's see what happens. It runs forward. It runs backwards. Wow. Well, it's a bit sluggish, but it probably hasn't been run in years. Wow, it's actually running really well. As I always stress, don't overlook the junk. This was 12 bucks, and I just really stumbled across this. Like I said, it's slightly bent. The cab is slightly bent right there. But overall condition is, it's splendid. It's in really decent condition. Wow. All right, let's take this around. I've got a, whoa. Let me get the tripod out of the way. Hold on. There we go. I've got a Marx Consist on this outside rail. All right, let's see what happens. This is going to be interesting. So first trip around the rail, Marx 999 eBay, 12 bucks. Even has the headlight in it. Look at that. Was that worth 12 bucks? You tell me. That's running just absolutely splendidly. I haven't done anything to it except a couple of drops of oil. So it was definitely worth the 12 bucks. As you can see, it has almost no play wear at all. A slight bend in the cab, that's easy enough to fix. But even the sharp edges don't have any play wear. There's no hardly any missing paint on this at all. This is in really, really decent condition. So anyway, like I said, I found it on eBay, listed as old electric train. Now that's running really, really well. I've got another locomotive due tomorrow, excuse me, or Thursday, a Marx 595 that I picked up for $6. So waiting for that to arrive. Anyway, this just got here. It's 31 degrees today. It is freezing cold outside. Anyway, they dropped it off at the side porch, so I let it warm up before I opened it. But as you can see, this is in really, really decent condition. I mean, it's far from perfect. It's not new, but for 12 bucks, I mean, you really can't beat that. It is in just absolutely splendid condition. It doesn't appear to have a great deal of play wear at all. Not at all. As you can see, it doesn't appear to have ever really been played with. It doesn't have a whole lot of runtime on it, as you can see. A bit of rust, but nothing major. It was definitely worth the 12 bucks. There's no doubt about that. Anyway, like I said, it was listed as old electric train. That was the only listing it said. And 2 photographs. So when I see these things cheap, I buy them. You know, I'm usually looking for double reduction motors. This is single reduction, but even so, this 999 is in really, really decent shape. And of course, buying stuff from eBay, you really never know what you're going to get buying something from a photograph. But in this case, look at that. Running forward and reverse with no problem at all. And I haven't done anything to it. A couple of drops of oil. Even the headlight is working. So obviously it's been well taken care of. This thing's been sitting someplace for years. Years and years. So anyway, I just want to do an unboxing video. I got this last, I can't remember, last Saturday perhaps? Like I said, I was the only bidder on this, which was really, really surprising. Of course, virtually no one saw it just because of the listing. You know, old electric train. But it runs good. It even has a working headlight in it. It's complete front and rear trucks. Motor's running absolutely splendidly. So anyway, I just wanted to do an unboxing video on this. Like I said, I didn't really know what to expect. I knew it was in fairly decent condition, but this looks almost new. There's a spot there. Like I said, it's slightly bent, but that's easy enough to fix. But overall, the condition is just absolutely splendid. There's not a hint of rust on the push rods. There's no damage to the shell. Like I said, it even has a working headlight in it. So anyway, I just wanted to do an unboxing video. Don't overlook the junk. 12 bucks. And I was the only bidder on this locomotive. And as you see, that is running just absolutely splendidly. That's, I don't know, 35% power, something like that. Could actually even slow it down. There's 30% power. That's pulling 10 tin litho cars. That is running really, really well. Anyway, be running this the rest of the day, very likely. Really, really decent condition. So I just want to do a quick video on this. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.